Hello, IEF fans. I'm Brandy Wilson, our current IEF board president, and I'm delighted to welcome all of you to our 25th annual IEF Legislative Forum series. While we would have loved to raise a silver anniversary glass with you in person, we're happy that our organization could still provide thoughtful, cordial dialogue on environmental issues here in the Gem State. Our plan this week is to bring you the most up-to-date issues in discussion, as well as bring back the Legislative Forum content that you love. But first, I want to thank our IEF sponsors who have shown amazing support. I'd like to thank our sustaining partners, our fellows, our supporters, and our colleagues. Thanks to their support, we've had a fantastic 2021. We've found that we've been able to reach more Idahoans and bring in speakers from across the country that we might not have otherwise had on topics as diverse as the Food and Agriculture Carbon Alliance to the infrastructure bill. As we move forward, we're thinking about how we bring a blend of our traditional lunch forums, virtual forums like this, and maybe even an after-work forum or two so we can raise that glass together. If you'd like to be involved in the future of IEF, please consider becoming a sponsor. Membership, as always, is free and open to everyone. Just go out to www.idahoenvironmentalforum.org to sign up. Alrighty, so here's what we have for this week. Today's Monday, so we're going to kick the week off with a keynote from Idaho's Governor Brad Little. On Tuesday, we're going to have our speakers session preview with Scott Bedke. On Wednesday, we're going to bring back that Idaho Environmental Forum favorite, the Hot Topics panel, a discussion with IEF board members. Folks really missed that one last year, so this year we're bringing it right on back. So you're going to get those quick 5-minute takes on environmental policy to watch for Idaho. On Thursday, we're rounding out the week with our press perspective. Just like last year, it's going to be a live online event. So be sure if you want to join in on that to register at www.idahoenvironmentalforum.org. Thank you so much for coming today. Now I'm going to turn it over to IEF board member Braden Jensen to introduce our speaker and start legislative week right with Governor Brad Little. Over to you, Braden.
Thank you, Brandy, and we look forward to this week's events. Hello, IEF members and valued listening audience. My name is Braden Jensen, and I am an IEF board member. Today, it is my distinct honor to introduce Brad Little, Governor of Idaho, as part of our opening event. A native of Emmett, Brad Little became Idaho's 33rd governor in January 2019. Governor Little was raised on his family's sheep and cattle ranch, and he has been involved in the ranching industry his entire professional life. Idaho's governor is no stranger to the environmental and natural resource issues of the state, and these are topics that he understands very well. As the current chair of the Western Governors Association, Governor Little's initiative, Working Lands, Working Communities, has been examining the relationship between Western communities, state and federal land management entities, as well as the role of local communities play in successful land and planning management. Today, we look forward to hearing from the governor as he kicks off our IEF Legislative Week. The governor will also provide insight on important environmental issues in the state and elaborate further on his initiative with the Western Governors Association. Thank you again to our listening audience for your participation in today's event. And without further ado, I introduce Brad Little, Governor of Idaho.
Hi, I'm Governor Brad Little. I want to welcome all of you to Idaho Environmental Forum's Legislative Week. I have always appreciated IEF members for promoting productive, thoughtful discussions on a range of environmental issues facing our state. I recently rolled out my Leading Idaho plan to make historic investments in education, transportation, natural resources, and other key areas to propel our state forward. My plan makes the biggest investments ever in natural resources, more than $850 million to improve the quantity and quality of water throughout the state. I am seeking record investments in state water infrastructure to ensure a dependable supply. New resources for safe water systems for our communities and improved water quality, including in Lake Coeur d'Alene, additional resources to combat wildfire, and enhanced outdoor recreational opportunities for our growing state. I appreciate all you do for doing what you can to lend your support to this important initiative. I am also excited about what we have been able to accomplish with my Working Lands, Working Communities initiative during my time this year as chairman of the Western Governors Association. When I was asked to enter the leadership queue at WGA, I didn't have to think about it for very long. The collegiate and meaningful bipartisanship at WGA is a breath of fresh air in today's climate. We face unique challenges out here in the West that the East Coast states and Washington, D.C. just can't fully understand. It's our job as Western governors to advocate for states' rights and, where we can, approach issues of shared importance with a united front. My initiative as WGA chairman is Working Lands, Working Communities. We're examining how the federal government, states and tribes, and local communities can more effectively work together on land management priorities and promote healthy, sustainable economies in our states. During my time as chairman, we have worked to identify barriers to better management, including lack of restoration infrastructure and opportunities for more proactive management, including fire. We are exploring tools and innovations for rural communities to adapt to changing economic, environmental, and technological conditions, as well as ways to expand markets that support active management of Western working lands. We've seen bipartisan work in action over the past few months among Western states. We've held 3 in-person workshops so far, and governors from across the political spectrum have made that possible. Utah Governor Spencer Cox, Colorado Governor Jared Polis, and Alaska Governor Mike Dunleavy all hosted meetings. Our workshops have provided some incredibly valuable insights on the work that is progressing in Western states, the challenges our communities face, and the solutions that can improve our land management processes. We are using this information to shape policy and develop statutory and regulatory recommendations that promote sustainable Western communities and lands. I am pleased that Idaho will host the next Working Lands, Working Communities Workshop in Boise, February 23rd and 24th. My initiative further establishes that Western communities and their natural resources are interdependent. I want to thank all of you again for what you are doing to support Idaho's continued success, including our local communities and health of our air, land, and water. Good luck this legislative session and throughout the year.